Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Come one and all, children of all ages, ladies and gentlemen, warriors, battlers, fighters, pugilists. How you doing, Ciez?
I'm doing good. I just hope that Aimstrong and Vindy are getting ready to start. I know Aimstrong's in-game, so hopefully they're starting soon.
Yeah, I think they're starting right now. I got a little birdie tweeted in my ear, a little birdie named Easy. They are about to get ready to go. This will be our last set of the day. We got one more best of three left, and this is like the end of the tree, man. These guys are getting close to becoming champion. Let's go look at the brackets quickly. Here's how they started. Let's refresh. It's been a while. I'm sure all this is filled in now. Wow, Barton is down in the loser's bracket. He's going to go against Symbiosis. One of those is going to go home. Good grief. I am sure there are a lot of you. Look at Mr. Soatcoat Gaming's got lots of viewers. Dusty's got lots of viewers. Very cool. That is probably happening right now, so you guys can go check those out on their channel. Look at Cruz and Paula are 1-1. Good grief. Jezelyn and Jove elimination match today. Damn, Ciez, that is hardcore.
Yeah, I think there's some spoilers in chat if you want to look over about the Jezelyn Jove. I don't know if people are trolling or if they're serious.
I'll believe it when I see it in the brackets. You can't trust them in chat, man. You can't trust them.
It's true.
Of course, they're probably watching it on another screen, so we probably could trust them.
If what they're saying is true, I'm pretty surprised.
Well, go ahead. Tell me.
Yeah, they're saying that Jove 2-0'd Jezelyn, and Jezelyn. That means Jezelyn doesn't even make the top 8, which is shocking for. I mean, he's like, you know, the kind of the Michael. I don't want to say the Michael Jordan of Go-To, but you know, like you always expect him to almost win everything.
Is this for real? What stream was that on? I gotta see it with my own eyes. Who had that? Was it Dusty? No, Dusty has. They have Barton versus Jove next. Wait, what? That can't happen, can it? What in the hell? Why does it say Barton and Jove on their screen? Earlier today. Oh, okay. Up next, Barton versus Symbiosis. Wow. Dusty's got Barton and Symbi next. Mr. Soatcoat Gaming, I don't know. He's like, I see his face on top of the Comet tank. I'll believe it when I see it in the brackets, but if that is the case, then the reign of terror is over. Yeah, right?
That means it doesn't even get money, right? Top 8's the money places.
Top 8, you're out, man. You got to be top 6. Top 6 to be in the money. 8 ain't good enough. That could be the reign of terror coming to an end. And it all happened when I wasn't even watching. I'm going to be... How am I going to... When am I going to have time to sleep? I have to go check all this out. The coolest thing is that we can be watching great Go-To action for like the next week and a half. It's going to be fantastic. So Devim survives. He'll play tomorrow. Vindicare was the guy to knock Jezelyn down to the lower bracket. He surprised Symbi. He surprised Jezelyn. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Vindicare X. We're going to be casting his game next. Can he do it against Aimstrong?
He starts in a minute, by the way. Just to keep your heads up.
Right. Well, I don't even have Go-To booted, so thanks for the tip-off. I better launch the program. All right, it's launching. Vindicare X versus Aimstrong, and downstairs, I think Festive Long Johns was supposed to cast that one, but I don't know if he's online. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully one of them or both of them, you know, we've got two other streams going. They will cast Love Nest versus OMG Pop. That is the number 2 and number 3 seed. So the bottom bracket went a little closer to, you know, like the seeding. The top bracket, the number 1 seed is supposedly out. Is that true? Is it really true? The king is dead. Long live the king.
Yeah. That's what everyone's saying. Dude, I got 2 Steam PMs saying Jez is out.
All right. Well, I'm believing it. Jove is a monster, so I would not be surprised. Okay, guys, let's look at the live games, and let's make sure we are following Aimstrong and Vindicare X. And Vindy, man, Vindy, the hero. Like, Vindy, did you see the game that he played against Helping Hands? Did you see it?
The game, the ace game of them, or which one specifically?
What an epic game, man! Rogers and Pounder were casting it late into the night.
Yeah. I did see that, yeah.
And it was just an epic game between Helping Hands and Vindicare X. It was super close. Here we go. We're joining them. We're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to miss a thing. Nuh-uh. You will not miss anything. Ami is on the watch. We're on watch. We got CS, we got Eyes, we got Feelers. Arnhem! Cool! It's our first cast on Arnhem.
Yeah?
Yeah. CS.
Yeah, first cast of the day on Arnhem, for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited. Arnhem is, you know, if the Comet is the tank poster boy right here in TM Dutchie's poster, then Arnhem, as you can see around me by Jan252, Jan made this beautiful splash screen that is zooming in and out, keeping you on your toes. Arnhem is the definitely the poster town of Operation Charlie Fox.
Yeah, it's a very good map.
It's a really cool map. Vindicare X and Armstrong, Armstrong, Arnhem, Simon. I think I've got them in the right positions. I might even have Vindicare's correct faction. Aimstrong is Wehrmacht. I need to fix that on my overlay. I'm just letting it load, guys. I'm just letting it load. Just chilling. Chilling while the game loads. I did reboot the game, and my cores are all hot right now, man. My computer's doing work. Hopefully it'll be slightly less jittery. I was suffering frequent little laggies, you know? Like the little second lag here and there.
That's how I kept getting ahead of you, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so they are in game, and I am paused at 5 seconds. The fog of war is off. We haven't yet shown you Vindicare's fight card, so let me just real quickly, while I'm fixing my overlay, if perhaps Ciez, you know, fellow American, here's Aimstrong. We know about Aimstrong. We looked at him earlier. He's #1 British and #2 Wehrmacht. Talk to me a little bit about Vindicare X.
I haven't checked his ladder stats recently. I don't think they were anything like crazy high, like Aimstrongs and DevMs are, you know, rocking those #1 places. But Vindicare has always kind of been a very like maverick-y player. You never really know what he's gonna do. You know how like in those matches we were watching Korean Army, he pretty much always went 3 cons and got a Maxim and then got them 5 quad. Vindicare just kind of does whatever he wants and then somehow manages to make it work. And sometimes you're like scratching at your head, like, you know, why the heck is he going to do that or make that unit? And sometimes it pays off and it's really cool to see, and sometimes it fails epically, and it's also really cool to see. But, you know, whenever Vindicare wants to be top 10 on the ladder, he definitely can. He's been there, you know, before many, many times. So definitely not a weak player by any stretch of the imagination.
I wonder if we'll see him play Okave. That's the one missing piece to our show today.
Yeah. If Aimstrong goes Brits, I think Vindy should go OKW.
That could be cool. That would really just dot the I across the T. We will have covered everything. We will have seen every faction. We will have seen 3 great maps. Okay, these guys are queued in. They're battling now. It's live in Company of Heroes 2. We're paused at 5. Fight fans, our last set of the day. Come on in game. As we start game #1, we're going to unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. They are off. 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got a very far forward T1 coming down in the north of Arnhem checkpoint. Look at the beautiful cherry trees and the vineyards and the quiet town of Arnhem about to be wrecked by these 2 monsters of the game. This is the winner's bracket round 3 in the red trunks. Playing the Ostherr. Our Dane, our Viking, our winner of the first ever big Company of Heroes 2 event, our constant competitor, our Co-1 legend. His first name is Simon, but he goes by Aimstrong! Raise your honkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. His opponent from the US of A. How about that? North America representing in Company of Heroes 2. It's been a long time coming. This game's been kind of Euro-dominated for a while. Coming from America, playing the Soviets in the blue trunks. He sent Symbiosis to the lower bracket. He sent Jezelyn to the lower bracket, our #1 seed. It's Vindicare X! His conscripts are in Von Ivan's Church of KOTOR, shooting from the steeple. Other conscripts are coming up.
Is that officially Von Ivan's Church of KOTOR right there?
This is officially the house of worship. This is the Church of KOTOR, ministered, not administered, but ministered by the Ye Holy Von Ivan. Yes. So, Aimstrong is occupying my house, guys. This is Ami's house, and Aimstrong is in it, messing up my carpet with shell casings of his MG42 as they open up on the nearby Church of Von Ivan. It's appropriate, right? Conscripts in the church, Von Ivan, get it?
That's right, I get it, yes. There was some awkward con maker there from Vindy, though. Like, he was kind of in the green cover on the other side of the house, and then went to red cover in front of the house, and then tried to get into the green cover by the church. I feel like you should have just stayed, you know, on the opposite side of the house as the church is, so the MG can't shoot, you know, can't shoot out of 2 windows at once, but... Alas, Aimstrong taking a commanding lead of the center of the map, which is very, very important because from the center, you are very close to your opponent's cutoff. You know, no matter which player owns the center, the cutoffs are right next to that center VP and can lead to some very brutal cutoffs, cutting off all of your resources on one side of the map.
Yeah, there are all sorts of cutoff combinations with these 4 strat points, or actually there's 6 strat points around the center of Arnhem, and each one of them in different combos can cut off the left side or cut off the right side. You know, it's a really beautifully designed map. I'm still waiting to hear who we have to thank for this. Perhaps it was Eagleheart Map, perhaps it was Space Bus. I'm really curious as to who created this map, because man, if this is like your first try, you're a natural.
Yeah. I get the idea it's not someone's first try. I think the way it normally works, though, is like they have somebody that plans out the sector layouts and gets the general kind of shell of the map, and then I think they have an artist that goes back and makes it all pretty. I think that's how it works.
Okay, we have a little flank. Vindy is flanking one of Aimstrong's MGs. They're going to have to retreat. They were piling in fire against this house, but Vindy's stuck it out, and reinforcements are here, and they should win this skirmish. He's also reconnected beneath the fire coming from the church, Grenadiers in the church. Aimstrong does have a flank coming against all of these conscripts here, and combat engineers. He's going to go nestle into the green cover behind this thing that looks a bit like a German supply truck. They're going to take some green cover, chase off the combat engineers. He won't quite get them, but he does have these conscripts surrounded. And even though they had green cover on both sides of them, it's interesting how you can slip between those 2 cars, right, and have green cover in both directions. They will have to go, and once again, Vindicare is in full retreat. Yeah,
he's getting cut off on... Well, he was already cut off on the right side, now he's getting cut off on the left side, and... Aimstrong's going to take a pretty sizable fuel lead, 29-7 per minute. Vindicare does have an M3 with a flamer in it, but there are some pretty substantial nerfs to using that. He might just want to kind of chew up some of Aimstrong's munitions by baiting Fausts and whatnot.
He baited one there. Now the flamer engineers are going to come in. They're going to try to pour some burning oil into the church, and they're going to kill a lot of Grens, and that Gren barely survives. Yeah. So he's got all his engineers there. They're going to try to repair the M3 and get it back into the game. And the sniper has arrived. And Ami will work on name composition. I will compose a name for that sniper. My last names were good, right? Hilger and...
Yeah, they were good. Yeah, I really like them.
Okay, maybe
coming in here on this... Oh, he's going to get Fausted in front of an MG42
oh, wow, and Vindy gets out in the nick of time, but the squad still dies, thanks to the sniper, the MG. But it looks like the Grens fell as well, didn't they?
Yeah, so that's kind of a win for Vindy's favor, I think, because combat engineers... He lost the 60 muni, but Grens are way more expensive than...
Yeah, but he lost the M3 as well.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. Vindy moving over on the left to cut off Aimstrong and try to recap his own fuel on the right side simultaneously.
So I have to make absolute sure that all of our viewers understand the narrative in Arnhem. Church of Von Ivan, Ami Polizeifunk's house, and in fact, I live right here. This second window on the right, that's my window. If you could look in there, you'd see me streaming this game to you right now. I'm actually in there right now. Over here, this big yellow thing with the nice pillars that is garrisoned by Aimstrong's MG is the OCF HQ. Usually we put out the flags, but we thought, you know, there might be a fight today, so we rolled up the flags carefully and placed them in secure trunks. And to the right of the OCF headquarters, this is Love Nest's house. And Love Nest sells sex toys out of the back of this house.
This is a beautiful narrative.
You're all up to speed. There's one more little tidbit that I have, but we better watch some game, or especially if a sniper's gonna get burned to death.
The sniper!
The sniper! I think he's gonna get him. He got him.
I'm pretty sure he's, yeah.
Okay, that's it. Vindy gets a ding ding. This is the first game we've casted Vindies, and killing an Aimstrong sniper like that, we know how lethal a Simon sniper can be, racking up 30 to 40 to 50 kills, right? We know how bad it can be. Let's see if Aimstrong can get some revenge. His 222 is out. He will probably insta-gib this M3.
Yeah, Vindy's not even trying to save it because he knows it's just dead.
Yeah. He just deer in the headlights on that one. All right,
yeah.
You got me. Okay, these flamers are just kind of seeing how long they can stay. You know, they're not shooting. The flames are short range. Well, okay, they got to spray a bit, but the 222 don't care about that. And eventually they're going to have to ungarrison Love Nest's bordello. Did I mention it was a bordello?
He did not mention. Do I get a house in here? Do I get an official? Can I have like the huge one?
There is still
to the right
property.
Of
wait, what one do you want? You want this? You want the cafe with the little
yeah,
yellow and white
I'll
awning?
live like I'll live in the
CS
yellow
cafe. You want the little tiny yellow
I'll
house that nobody ever gets into, or do you want the big
I'll take
white
the
one?
cafe. I'll take the cafe. Yeah,
Okay, what's all right? Is it just like what's it called? Is it like Sias and Beans? How about that?
Okay, it's like a coffee shop.
Yeah, it's Sias and Beans.
Sure.
You sell like $5 coffees.
Okay, so I'm basically Starbucks.
Yeah. All right. So another house has been purchased on Arnhem. It's Sias and Beans. You heard it here first. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. There's all sorts of wonderful real estate. This funny little yellow house is available.
So Vindy against a 222 picks up some penals, which I think is an interesting choice. He has no real answer to this 222 right now. He does have 18 nades researched, but it's going to be hard to catch an Aimstrong 222 with an 18 grenade.
Oh, the flames. Oh, you guys are really wrecking my house here. Flames going in. Flames coming out.
You have insurance on me? I hope you have insurance.
No, man, I don't buy insurance. You think I can afford insurance with this job? You gotta be kidding me. What? Look, they're throwing... There's nobody even in there. Oh, that wasn't at my house. That was at the conscripts thinking they were going to come around the hedgerow, but Vindicare swiftly moved away from that incoming bundled nade from the Panzer Grenadiers. And looks like both Flamer squads are going to retreat with a bunch of vet. We got 2 double vet builders on the map. One for Vindy and one for Aimstrong.
Just look at the map blinking, man. These cutoffs are just crazy.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah. You can see here, it's like a river that cuts through the territory. Okay, we got some heals coming up. Vindy's got the OCF decal. Aimstrong doesn't. We're going to have to talk. I think this is some kind of protest. Aimstrong and I, you know, we're very friendly. We chat occasionally. I don't think he appreciated the rifle ban. And he's taking it out on me. He's taking it out on Vindy's conscripts. He's just taking it out on everybody. Nobody is safe.
Yeah, those poor conscripts just got annihilated on retreat, and it cuts it's a big hole in Vinny's army because the conscripts are kind of his only light counter to this 222, and it's one less con squad that Aimstrong has to worry about. And these other cons over on Aimstrong's fuel, they should probably retreat right about now because they have a 222, 2 Gren squads, P-Grens, and Pios in their retreat path. Even if they retreat now, I don't know if they're gonna make it home.
Flamer Pios too.
Yeah,
there's still capping happening on the right. These conscripts, they're sticking it out. They just lost their cover. They finished capping the fuel. Now it's definitely time
better
to
get out of
leave.
it, though.
He might be microing in other places. He's trying to bring some conscripts up from the rear, but it's definitely time to go. I don't want to see you guys die. You were so strong. You capped the fuel. Now it's time to run through all that fire. And, you know, they're going to take that path right through this lemon orchard.
Yeah, the Pigrens are already moving into the retreat path.
Oh, no. We saw this happening so far away, and they do die.
That's one thing that you always have to be careful of is like, not only do you need to retreat when your squad's at like a good amount of health, you also have to be very careful about what is in your retreat path. And that's a good example
For sure.
This 2-2 might run down this other con squad as well. Some of the 3 men will help.
Because, you know, the good players in the game, they'll meet you there. You can count on that. You know, if you have a retreat that's going to be through their lines, their infantry will get there and be ready to shoot at you.
Okay, so Armstrong do exactly that, and Armstrong picks up the Stuggy Doctrine. I'm just gonna call it Stuggy Doctrine instead of Mechanized Assault, but you know.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
Vindy had picked up from the very first second in the game his Armored Assault tactics.
Now, talk to me about armored assault tactics. We haven't even seen any other Russian player equip that yet.
Paul uses it a bunch. Vindy's been using it for forever. I remember fighting against Vindy and his brother like 2 years ago, and Vindy would always pick this commander. I think he really likes the radio intercept and the tank call-in. So it's a pretty solid commander. You don't get elite infantry, but like everything in it is good.
Okay, the Stug has arrived, and he lays a full round into the OCF HQ. Combat engineers are going to degarrison and run. And, you know, that sniper fell, and then Armstrong got some squad wipes. But both of them have decent map control. They're both getting resources.
Vindy Stug, oh man, it almost drove right over mine.
That game sense, it's going to
Mines
drive over
everywhere.
that mine. Plunk. But, you know, I don't think there's anything around to finish it off. So if you're going to hit a mine, that's probably a good time to do it. He's trying to bait
It still
the
takes some
222.
pressure off of Vindy though.
He's trying to bait the 222 into another mine. The 222 takes the conservative route, though, which he will be thankful for. Man, there's just mines everywhere. How did the Grens not set this one off that's by the VP?
Yeah, they might on retreat, depending on how they
And
retreat.
if they
and
retreat
they're down
now, they
below
could get
health.
wiped. If they retreat now and they're very low on health, oh, but
Yeah,
they're
that
going
could
somewhere
wipe 'em.
else. They're going to move into the church.
Yeah, that's a bad idea against that penal flamer right there.
It sure is.
Oh, they're gonna run into the mine. No.
No, they're not. They're going
Whoa,
to dodge
they
it, but
just
they're
screwed
still
it
going to
up.
die. I'm not
Oh.
quite sure who got them. You think it was the penals?
I think it was the cons in the house, in Love Nest's house.
Really? They
Might have been
turned
the people,
around and
I think.
stopped shooting it fruitlessly at that Stug to kill a squad.
They might have, yeah. I think. These Pigrens are getting eaten up by flames next to your
really
house.
nice.
Again, your house is like getting
I know,
flamed
man.
to all.
They don't like me. They be hating on the army. I used to have a bike out here, and they destroyed it. These rat bastards.
He keeps
Oh
hitting
my
these
god, look at
houses
these
next to
guys
these
dying in my
people.
room, man. I'm starting to feel bad. I'm feeling the heat on my shoulders right now. I mean, just stay out of the broadcasting room, will you guys? Armstrong's 222 has picked up double vet. He's still trying to repair the Stug, but the Stug can't get a moment. He's always shooting dudes.
And the Vindy has an AT gun. I don't know. I don't think it'll get there in time. Like, I think the Stug's gonna get repaired too quickly.
Yeah, he's almost topped it off. Once he does get repaired, he's in perfect position to use the easy avenues of this road backwards and forwards. That's another thing about this map. You know, it's got these nice roads where you can get some good vehicle micro happening. Infantry has to be careful when they cross the roads. I'm a huge fan. I'm glad we got to see it here. This makes my evening.
Ooh, a teller going down from aim right where, right near one of Vindy's mines. And I think Vindy looks like he just wants to play on the back of an IS-2. Because he hasn't teched past Tier 1 and Tier 2 yet. And, at this stage in the game, it's probably wise. He's pretty close to the IS-2, and he has almost the fuel for it already.
I mean, it seems like Armstrong's in a comfortable lead. He does have 20 more pop than Vindicare.
Yep.
But Vindicare's hanging on to some map. He's getting fuel in. He's getting ammo in. So, by
Yeah,
definition.
he has his part connected, and he looks like he's going to take a pretty strong control of mid.
This is dangerous,
get off
though.
his
His
mine.
this is so far forward.
Oh no, his guy's on a mine. Oh, he gets the 18-8 off, though. He might be able to pick off the Shtogi. Engineer's getting torn up on the left, though.
You gotta talk to me on the left because I'm watching on the right. This gun is gonna try to reposition and fire on the Shtug. Penals are there to protect against the Panzer Grenadiers. Hey, he might actually take the Shtug out. The Penals are gonna try to extend the line of sight, and he does! 575 XP. Rifle grenade too late. This did its duty. Now can it get out of there?
Should be good, because if these P-Grens move up, they're going to run into that mine. They're so close.
They are so
close to the mine.
Noble effort by the Penal squad to...
Got him.
God damn! Oh, we don't have a sound bug anymore, but we have a big boom from the mine, wiping the Panzer Grenadier squad. You saw that XP pop off. Look at the conscripts are in your cafe, man. They're having a nice overpriced coffee.
They're just trying to get a break real quick. Not for long, though. I got some flamers coming up from behind, the 2-2 coming up from the front.
Oh, dude, they're going to have to build that 2-2. They wrecked one table and chairs. Look, now they've wrecked another one. So you're going to have to do some redecorating after this. Flamers chasing you. Look at, they totally wrecked your awning. Look at the awning, man. It's all busted up. You're going to have to buy some fabric.
There's going to be a dead guy crawling around out there.
Yeah, who's gonna be buying coffee when dead dudes are crawling around? You know, that's not very welcoming. That doesn't say come in and have a nice meal with us, does it?
Not at all. So Vindy is very, very close to the IS-2, and Aimstrong right now doesn't have a counter to it by any stretch of the imagination. He is close to a Tiger, though, so I think we might see IS-2 versus Tiger, and then it's going to really come down to whoever supports it better.
Oh, hell yeah. Give me a game with an IS-2 going up against a Tiger, and you've got yourself a happy Ami-Poli Typhoon.
Surprised Aimstrong hasn't invested in sweepers. I mean, how many mines has he hit? Quite a lot.
Vindy's really good with the mines, and you know, he put them down stealthily. I never even saw him going down, so he's obviously always doing it when the action's somewhere else. He knows the value of the hidden mine. Got some grenadiers in your cafe.
Yeah, this plane's probably about to shoot into my
so
cafe.
Low. Oh my god, what in the hell? He's flying so low. Good grief. He did like a flyby. Here it comes again. Oh man. Jeez, he flew right over my head. So the Tiger's out.
Yeah, IS-2's not going to be too far behind. Here it comes.
The territory is out of contact.
I am loving it. I am loving it. Oh my goodness. Right on time with one another. This one says Charlie Fox on it though. I'm sorry, Aimstrong, but you know, Vindy, he's got the stuff. That's print screened. Go get him, Vindy. I'm sorry, I gotta root for the guy with the Charlie Fox decals.
Man, Aimstrong is just like running into mid with his Tiger with nothing, like he has no support there, and if he'd hit a mine, this game would be over. Like, I think he's being a little bit optimistic that there's not a mine somewhere in the middle of the map.
Is the IS-2 and the Tiger, are they going to engage? The Tiger is coming out. Side armor first, actually takes a rear hit, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. The Pack's there. Was he baiting him?
Could be. Pack pinned both shots so far. The Tiger actually has a range advantage on the IS-2 now. IS-2 has quite a big armor advantage, though.
Man, I am
Vindy really needs to not hit the teller.
Oh yeah, right. Can't forget about that. Yeah. Cannot forget about that teller. Mines win games. That's what we tell new players in Company of Heroes.
That's true. This Tiger is really going in on this IS-2.
He's trying to bait him into the mine. He wants to engage over here. What's the IS-2 doing? Was he really trying to move over to the left to support these conscripts? They're probably going to die on retreat.
He might pop the teller though.
How could he though? With the conscript. You mean
no, I meant like the Tiger might accidentally shoot.
Yeah. But they don't. The conscript goes down.
Oh,
Triple
no.
vet on the 2-2-2.
Oh, here
That's
comes
nice to
watch the
see.
IS-2.
And he's going to walk right into it. He's going to walk right into it. He's going to walk right into it. Kaboom! A huge win for Aimstrong. And that's GG.
Mines win games.
That's GG. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. In a second. Hit a tiger. Hit a teller. Tiger delivers the killing blow. 2-2-2 laughing it up with triple vet. And just like that. Just like that. Aimstrong goes up 1-0. I got to take you guys back in game. We got to have a little poke around here. There is the burning carcass of the IS-2. Good grief. Look at it. Dead conscripts. Hey, I think my house, you know, I think this is salvageable. Look, they didn't no structural damage. The roof is in perfect condition. I'm pretty happy. This tiger's pretty happy. That teller mine, the teller mine, man, that teller mine. And I'm, you know, Ciaz, I'm impressed by this triple vet 2-2-2.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's a badass
Lived a long
unit.
time.
Dude, I think Aimstrong knows that I don't like those make love not war skins. He's trolling me, I think. I think he's messing with me. I think he intentionally took off his Fox decals and put on the make love not war just to mess with me. I wouldn't put it past him. Some great mines, some good kills. The houses are all intact. Perhaps they will make more of an effort to wreck our stuff in game number 2. This Tiger's the champ. We're going to quit out of this one. Man, what a quick knockout, right? One big swing. Yeah. Like a little left jab and then a just wallop. And Vindicare for the first time today. Well, no, actually, he took some games to the third game, right? Wasn't Vindy and Simbi?
Yeah. I think Jezelin was definitely game 3, and game 2 of this is So game 2 of this is actually already started.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going. I'm catching up to him. I'm running. I'm gonna catch up to him. Don't worry, fight fans. You won't miss a thing. We're gonna chalk one up for Aimstrong, the Dane, as he is one game away from going to the winners bracket finals, ladies and gentlemen. That will be our first game tomorrow, 1500 GMT. It's going to be the winners bracket finals. The winner of this versus the winner of Love Nest and OMG Pop. Tell me you're going to be here, people. Tell me you're going to be with us. Ciaz, are you going to be with me tomorrow?
Yeah,
are we breaking this team up or what? Yeah, you're with me? Great.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, like, sure. I've blocked off the time.
Do I want? Hell yeah, I want, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. We're having a grand old time. I'll take as much Ciaz as I can get. All right, guys. I'm going to go to the break right quick. We're going to score one up for Aimstrong. He'll be looking to send Vindicare X down to the lower bracket in game number 2. Vindy will be looking to push it to an ace game. Stay with us. It could be the last game of the night on Sunday Night Fights channel. We'll be right back after the break.